Hey, what's up, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with Friday Questions and Answers, episode 60. How's it going, everybody? I just got back from beach a couple days ago. I was there for 5 days. That was pretty awesome. But here we are. This is Thursday night, recording Friday Questions and Answers. We finally made it to episode 60, and it's gonna keep going. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been uploading. Been trying to figure out some things to do, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now. School's coming to an end in about 2 weeks, so after that, my YouTube game will be going even higher and stronger than it already is, especially when the draft gets closer. It's about a little bit over 2 weeks away now, or maybe 3 weeks away. But anyways, let's get started and make this pretty quick, because I have a few things to do tonight. And it's already 11 o'clock. Let's get this thing going. First question as I look through the thing. First of all, I've noticed that the variety of people asking questions has gone down, but the questions are staying about the same because all you guys are asking a lot of questions, and I really do appreciate that. That's great, so keep asking all your questions, and I really appreciate it. As always, we have DJ Hayes here asking the first question: what car do you drive? I drive a 2000 Toyota Celica red car. Pretty cool car, really good on gas mileage, and it's a pretty cool looking car. Even though it can be very annoying at times, it was okay for the price. DJ Hayes' next question says, John Gruden has very high regards on Aaron Murray. In fact, he went as far as saying he was the best QB to come into his camp in 5 years. That's pretty cool. That's not really a question, but Aaron Murray, you never know. He could come out, be a great quarterback. He just has a little disadvantage with his size and everything, but we've seen plenty of quarterbacks just in the past couple of years overcome the size factor, and size doesn't matter in the NFL. In some cases. So he could come out and be a good quarterback in the NFL. You never know. He definitely has the skill set to do so. Thoughts on Dorial Green-Beckham's dismissal? This is also from DJ Hayes. That's very disappointing. And as a football fan, because this guy had so much potential and so much talent. We saw a lot of it last year. Led the team in receptions, touchdown receptions. He was great. Great player, great size, good hands, all around great wide receiver. And sometimes it's just aggravating. And it's sad to see a player with so much potential just be stupid. He got dismissed from the team. If you don't remember, about 2 or 3 years ago, he was the #1 player in the country. The recruiting battles between Arkansas and Missouri. Missouri got him, and after 3 years, this probably would have been his last year anyway. Probably would have left for the NFL draft, but I'm not sure where he's going to transfer to. But really disappointing. I'd like to see him in the SEC this year. And this is a big hit for Missouri because that's a big wide receiver that they had, and they could be a really strong force once again in the SEC this year, but we'll just have to see what they do without the receiver in Dorial Green-Beckham. Josh Stein asks, I guess he means to say, when are you going to Boston? I live near Boston. I'll be going to Boston for the games in late May. I believe it's from May 28th to June 4th. I'm seeing 4 games. The rest of my family that's going might not see as many, but I'm going to be going to some by myself. But I'm going to see games. 1 game against the Braves, and the other 3 are against the Rays. I'm going to see the last game of the Braves series and the whole Rays series. So that's going to be up there. I'm going to have 1 day just to go around and just go around the city and everything. The last days I have an off day, and then I'm leaving the next day to come back home. It's a 1-stop flight. I think we fly to North Carolina. I think it's in Charlotte. We have a stop and like a 30-minute layover, and then we make our way to Boston. We're scheduled to arrive in Boston like at 12:11 that night. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time, and I'm super excited. I haven't been to Boston since my 6th grade year, which was 7 or 8 years ago. I think it was 2007, 7 years ago that I was in Boston. So I'm definitely ready to go back. DJ Hayes asks, did you know, as far as consistency goes, Georgia has been the most consistent team since 2000 with only 1 losing season and a better winning record than Auburn, Florida, and yes, Alabama. The consistency thing doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised they only had 1 losing season. But what does surprise me is the last thing you said, they have a better winning record than Auburn, Florida, and Alabama. That really does surprise me. So the first one, I didn't know either of those, but it doesn't surprise me. But then the last one surprised me. I wouldn't think they'd have a better winning record than Auburn, Florida, or Alabama. So that's pretty cool for Georgia fans. Josh Stein asked one of the most popular questions on here. What does RBT stand for? It stood for my nickname on Rivals.com forum. Everybody would just call me RBT. It's short for Red Bama Time. Don't know why that was my name on there, but it just stuck, and people called me RBT, so I just went by RBT, and that's what I made this username. Red Bama time was short for Red Sox, Alabama, and I think at the time, the T was supposed to be for the Titans, but I didn't like the way Red Bama Titans sounded because it sounded too cliche, I guess, to put all your names in there. So I kind of shortened them up. I don't know where the time came from, but the T is for Titans. But I think I made that like in 5th grade or 6th grade, so that's why. It was like my first. I think it was my first Xbox username to Xbox Live gamer tag. So that's that. Just RBT. You can just call me Ribbit. I thought about that the other day. Like, what if some people think RBT just means ribbit, like a frog ribbit? So I guess I'm gonna start saying, how's it going, everybody? Ribbit here, coming at you with another video. DJ Hayes ask, regular chicken sandwich or spicy? Ooh, that's a good question. It depends really. Like, some places have great spicy chickens and some have great regular chicken sandwiches. Like, Hardee's used to have this great chicken fillet sandwich. It was amazing. I guess for some of you that aren't familiar with Hardee's, it's the same thing as Carl's Jr. But they used to have about 4, 5, 6 years ago, my whole life, that's what I loved, was their chicken fillet sandwich. You get it plain with cheese. It was amazing. It's so juicy. It was great. So they just stopped making that, and they started making this new hand-breaded chicken tender sandwich. It's disgusting. And that was like the worst day of my life. They stopped making their chicken fillet sandwiches. But now, my favorite chicken sandwich is probably the spicy chicken sandwich from Steak and Shake with cheese on it. It's great. It's great. So right now, I have to lean towards spicy chicken, even though I like grilled chicken sandwiches too, which are obviously not spicy grilled chicken sandwiches. So my favorite chicken sandwich right now is spicy, so therefore I have to go with spicy. Josh Stein asks, are you from Tennessee? No, I am from the state of Alabama. DJ Hayes asks, who's the worst, drunk Alabama fan or drunk Auburn fan? Definitely has to be drunk Auburn fan. How can it not be? Josh Stein asks, Dr. Pepper or Pepsi? Man, I haven't drank a soft drink or soda in like, I think I'm running on 2 years now. I think maybe twice, or I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times when I was out eating, maybe I got a Sprite. But aside from that, I've just been completely off of soft drinks off the past 2, 3 years. So I think it was September 2012, I believe. That's when I stopped drinking soft drinks. And I've just really never felt a craving to drink them. But back then, it was really always back and forth. Like a few years, I would love Dr. Pepper, and then I get tired of it and get on Coke. Get tired of Coke and want Dr. Pepper. So I went back and forth. But right now, if I did want to crave something, it'd probably be Dr. Pepper. I'm feeling like I want a Dr. Pepper, but I haven't drank one forever, and I don't plan to. I just drink water, pre-workout, fruit juices, orange juice, milk. That's about it. And an occasional Frappuccino from Starbucks, and I drink like those type of coffee drinks once in a while. But aside from that, it's just straight water, milk, and all that. DJ Hayes asks, have you ever been to a bowl game? An Alabama bowl game? No, I have not been to a bowl game. I've been to the SEC Championship one year, but bowl games, I have gone to the GMAC Bowl, which is non-existent anymore. I think it changed like 2 or 3 years ago. Now it's the GoDaddy.com Bowl. I've been to that maybe like 5 or 6 times, and that's usually a MAC team versus either a Sun Belt or, I don't know, maybe a CUSA team. But that's the only bowl games I've been to. If you want to count the Senior Bowl as a bowl, I've been to that maybe close to 7, 8, 9, 10 times. But I've been to the GMAC Bowl / GoDaddy Bowl I'd say at least 5 times. The only one I was really excited for was the year that Ball State was undefeated, I believe, going into the game, or with 1 loss, and Nate Davis was their quarterback. I was really excited to see them, and then I believe it was Tulsa that came in and absolutely blew them out. It was horrible weather, like a raining. The whole entire field was underwater, and that was a bad experience. I wanted Ball State to win, but that's the only one I was actually excited. I mean, obviously, you go to watch football. It's awesome to watch football, but the one I was really couldn't wait for was that one, and it turned out not being as great as I thought. Josh Stein asks, sing my hippo song, Hippos in the Sky on Heaven. Hippos flying high. Hippos everywhere. Oh, okay. Josh Dean also says he likes cheese. He also says LSU football is full of crackheads. That's his opinion, not mine. DJ Hayes asks, how good is the food at South Alabama? Are you asking like in general, and is the food in this area good, or at my university at South Alabama? And did you know your sister is married? Yes, hopefully I would know my sister is married. But the question, how good is the food at South Alabama? The food that I usually eat, and I was kind of never tried out this place in our student center, but I'm taking the question as my university. Well, how's the food there? There's this place in our student center called Burger Studios. You probably can look it up on the internet. It's kind of like a small place, but it's just manufactured by a big company and everything. But anyways, you go up to the line, and they have this like virtual touchscreen. You create your own burger. You can put absolutely anything on it, and once I discovered that, I have not gone anywhere else. It's like my craving every single day. It's great. It's like the best tasting burger. I usually get a double turkey burger with bacon, extra American cheese, sauteed mushrooms, however you say it, sauteed mushrooms, and barbecue sauce. That's what I get every single day for lunch, and it's great. Occasionally, I'll get some Chick-fil-A, but that burger is great. I'm addicted to it. I love it. Eat it every day. And well, not every day. I'm at the university at least 3 days a week. That's how many days I have classes. I eat it at least 3 days a week, and it's great. I love it. I love it. So it's good. DJ Hayes asking, have you ever tried muscle milk? No, I have not. I've never tried muscle milk. It actually doesn't have milk in it. That's really weird. And here's some more variety of people asking questions. It is CH Extreme 96. How much do you bench, squat, and clean? Also, who do you see winning the World Series? I love these questions. These questions right here from this guy. You know why? Because I think maybe this is just an assumption. He's came from some of my fitness videos. Maybe a subscriber from the fitness videos. I like seeing some fitness stuff in here, so that's cool. And also, he's asking a sports-related question. So that's like the hybrid of people I want watching my channel. Some people that like fitness and people that like sports. I want those two audiences on my channel. And if they combine into one as a fitness enthusiast and a sports enthusiast, that's like the perfect fit for my channel moving forward. So I love you. Stay watching my channel. Never stop. But anyways, to answer your question, how much do you bench, squat, and clean? I really haven't 1 rep max either of those specifically. If you actually, this is kind of coincidental. Like 2 hours ago, I uploaded a video of me attempting a 1 rep max bench, but it wasn't necessarily just a 1 rep max. Like I was going there, my only goal was to try to max out. I did a full workout. I did a high intensity training session. I was like, hey, I want to try to get this on camera, so I was trying to do it. At the time, my max, the most I'd ever done, I never really maxed. The most I'd ever done to that point was like 235, and I did 255. I struggled, like it took me like 15 seconds to get it up. I used my knees, whatever, but I got it up. I was not going down with that weight, going back up, whatever it took. So if you want to count that, you can count it. If I would have been just fully energized and not had done a workout, I could have done it for sure. But if you want to count that as a max, because I'm sure I could have done more if I wasn't completely drained, my most I've ever done on bench is 255. Which, if I had to guess, it probably is around the 265, 270 range. That's just a guess. I could be completely wrong, but the recorded weight I've done the most on in bench is 255. Squat, I haven't maxed out on squat either. But the past few months, I've really been working up doing deadlifts and squats because I really didn't focus too much on those up until Christmas, really. And I've increased like tremendously. I have not done 1 rep maxes, but the lowest set range I've gone is 2 reps. And I just started that like 2 weeks ago in squat. I'd usually done like 4 sets of 8 and then like 4 sets of 6 or something like that. I'm doing a lot of sets. But I think now I'm up to 305 on the 2 rep set. And I'm going down from 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 reps. So I'm doing 5 sets of squats. And so I probably could do more than that, but that's my 2 rep personal record right now. It's about 305, I think, 300, 305. So that's what I'm at. 1 rep max, I would have had to guess maybe 315, 320. But that's for squat, and it's going to continue to improve because the program that I've created is really allowing me to gain strength and up my weights that I lift every single week. And I love the program that I'm on that I created. But that's what I'm at right now. When I started doing like just maybe around 225 for my lowest set, but I've got all the way up to 305, and I'm loving the program I'm on. And clean, actually, I don't have clean in my program right now. I have a lot more different exercises to coincide with that muscle group that the clean works. So I really haven't done clean. So I actually have no idea what my max would be for clean. And also, who do you see winning the World Series this year? I really think the Rangers have a good shot. I really like the Rangers, the moves that they made in the off season. The pitching that they have is phenomenal. Bullpen's pretty good, and they have pretty decent defense too. So I really like the Rangers. Also, the Dodgers are somebody I can see coming out of the National League. The reason being, I've referenced the Heat when I talk about the Dodgers. The Dodgers have such a talented team, and last year they kind of struggled off the bat and got things put together like the Heat did the first few years. And once a team gets together, starts playing together and with each other a while, they start winning nonstop. And that's something I think the Dodgers are going to go through. Last year, they started off slow, got together, started playing great down the stretch, but they got together as a team. And this is second year around with pretty much the same group of players, maybe with a few extra added in. And I think they're bound to go on a run. So I think the World Series, hopefully I'm still going to make a full MLB prediction video here soon, even though I promised to do it like a month ago and the season's already 2-3 weeks in. My World Series prediction right now is between the Dodgers and Rangers. I think the Rangers take that because I don't know, I like the Rangers' chances this year with the seasons that they've had. But those two teams I think is going to come down to. So thanks for the question. Next question from Josh Stein. How many wins do you think the Patriots, Broncos, Chargers, Bengals, Colts, Dolphins, Steelers, and Raiders will have this season? Well, I don't know. We'll have to see how the draft goes, but just completely off my head, don't even know. The schedules haven't even been released yet. The opponents are released. Don't know the opponents, but Patriots. We'll just completely just off the top of my head. No, just random numbers thrown out. Patriots, give them 12. Broncos 12. Chargers 10. Bengals 9. Colts 9. Actually, give the Colts 8. Dolphins 9, Steelers 9, Raiders 6. No, I don't know. The Raiders made a bunch of moves, but it's been a bunch of odd moves. Give the Rangers, I'll max out at 6. Probably will revisit that in the future, but I don't know, maybe 6. Heavy D317, would the Lions trade up for Sammy Watkins? It's a possibility, and you never know. But if I'm the Lions, I do not do that. I do not waste other picks and anything else to trade up for them. When at my pick at number 10, you could easily get Mike Evans, who I think would be a phenomenal fit in that offense. You have Mike Evans and Calvin Johnson, two similar receivers on the same offense. My God, that would be deadly. Yes, Sammy Watkins would be great in the offense too, but why waste some picks when you could get a guy like Mike Evans who do just as good, I believe, in that offense? So what the Lions have really been lacking is that number 2 receiver to take the pressure off of Calvin Johnson. If you have a guy that's pretty much a clone of Calvin Johnson, in my opinion, of Mike Evans, my God, that's who I would pick. Nobody else in the draft. If I'm the Lions, at number 10, if he's available, Mike Evans. That's who I pick. Unless some crazy thing happens and something that won't happen, like Jadeveon Clowney falls to number 10, that's how I pick Clowney probably over Evans. But my God, just the possibility of having Mike Evans and Calvin Johnson on the same squad, that could lead to a playoff run. I believe that pick right there for the Lions. I really do. Matthew Stafford, Reggie Bush, the other guy that splits carries with them, Calvin Johnson, Mike Evans on the same team. My God, man. And if that front seven could kind of mold together with the talent they have, that team is bound to have a year. They have so much talent. They're bound to have one year they just blow up and kill everybody. Really. DJ Hayes says, could you tell people to ask questions on my Q&A videos? Yes, go ask DJ Hayes a question on his question and answer video. There you go. Just go to his channel, click it, watch his Q&A, and ask him a question. And JTD asks, how do you think the Jets will play this year from all the free agent signings so far? I do know they just signed Chris Johnson, which I really wish they would have signed him, or they would have traded the Titans with like a 3rd round pick or something. Just give us a pick. We don't have a 3rd round pick this year. Give us a 3rd round pick. That'd have been great. But no, we had to cut him and we got the cap space, so that's great. But actually, I'm not sure who all the Jets signed outside of Michael Vick, which I think is a good signing. I mean, it's a low risk, high reward type deal with Michael Vick. I think it really is. I think he could be great. I mean, you never know. He still has some left in the tank. He's been a great player his whole career. Kind of overshadowed the past few years from Nick Foles and the injuries and everything. But if he can stay healthy, he could be a great asset to that Jets team that's been lacking quarterback play for a long time, really ever since they drafted Mark Sanchez. After the first year he played, because obviously he led them to the AFC Championship game his first year there. But let me see if I can look that up real quick so I can tell you a better answer, because it's just I've been busy lately, really busy. So I haven't been on top of things as I usually am. But I do know, like I said, it's been Chris Johnson and Michael Vick. That's the 2 headliners, unless somebody else has jumped in and been signed. Michael Vick, yeah. Let's see. Apparently, it's been 9 guys according to this. Bruno Giacomini. Not too familiar with him. So, what position is he? He's a tackle. Okay. So, some tackle help for the Jets. Not sure if he's poised to start or not. He could be great. I'm not familiar with him, so we'll have to see there. Willie Colon. What just happened? Okay, Calvin Pace. Re-signed, I'm supposing. Nick Folk, the kicker, oversigned. I mean, not oversigned. Re-signed. Jeff Cumberland. Eric Decker. What? Wait. No. Did Eric Decker sign with the Jets? No, did he really? What? I did not know that. My mind is blown right now. I did not know Eric Decker signed with the Jets. I could have swore he signed with the Lions or somebody. Wow. Or with the Colts. I thought he signed with the Colts.
Marriott is inviting people to co-create the future.
Sorry about that. My mind is blown right now. Heck, the Jets been lacking a good receiver. There you go. I mean, heck, that's actually, man, that's. Let me put that in perspective. I'm glad I looked that up. That's 3 big signings on the offensive side of the football. I mean, we all know the Jets' defense hasn't been necessarily bad. The reason they've been losing is the lackluster offense over the past few years. But you get the 3 biggest positions really, aside from you got obviously a tackle they signed too, but and a lot of key re-signings. But you add in Chris Johnson, a veteran running back, Eric Decker, who's a really good wide receiver, and the veteran quarterback of Michael Vick. That's 3 potential big signings right there. So that's actually, man, that's going to be interesting. Veterans and Michael Vick, Chris Johnson, they could, I mean, we know how they played before. They can play anything like they did in their prime or how they in their biggest seasons. This Jets team could be pretty dangerous. And Eric Decker as well. He's a great wide receiver and he's going to be a big threat in that offense. So, signing for the Jets, A, I think. A-. So, that's kind of surprising. I did not know they signed Eric Decker. Why did I not know that? Okay, well, that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my Friday Questions and Answers, episode 60. You know the drill. If you have a question to ask, leave it in the comment section below. It can be about anything. Question can be about my life. Okay, I thought I just actually ended the video. About my life, sports, anything, and I'll answer it. Once again, I have about 2 weeks left of school, and I'm out, and videos will be coming at you hard for the whole entire summer. So I will catch you guys then. And as always, roll tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. Be sure to hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that's probably, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/S3RTR. I've never said this before, but go follow me on Instagram. I'm becoming a little bit more active on Instagram. Same link, or same @name as my Twitter handle, at S3RTR. So go check that out and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Catch you guys next Friday. Have a great week. And until then stay safe, have fun. Peace.